Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fly. Right. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad bet this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put against it.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return is Ricky Pearsall. He's to midfield. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, right back to Hampton. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
They'll run with Hampton. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brings up second and goal. 2-yard line.
Outside. 18, 21.
Hampton trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. We'll try to run with Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
Milroe now off the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seattle.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Yes.
On the ground, it's Walker. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
21. Go.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Get set. Yellow. 18. 11.
Captain trying to work inside. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Yellow.
Purdy on first down. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Box. Yellow. Watch your key.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. He gets this one complete to Johnston.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Yellow. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Quickly to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Nick Martin is there to bring him
run wasn't anything really to write home about. What it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 16-yard line.
19, Charger, 19, back to 50.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
18, what's up? Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Here's Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
26-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. First and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Check on ball. Check on ball. Me. Up.
A give, and here comes Hampton. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
Yellow. Yellow.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Box.
One more time with Hampton. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Out. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Can the defense do it again from the 1? Third down now and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal.
21. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. This will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Hurry!
Gain of 15 yards.
Empty corner.
Now Milrow on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
at this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it's coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the Niners' 14-yard line.
Get up.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
60 Vikings. Go.
Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Purdy now on second down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
Milroe going to hold on to this one. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He's going to have the first down and more. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's a 2 touchdowns game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Seahawks go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Get set, get set. Back around, up. Up.
First and 10 for Purdy. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From 29, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
Brings up 3rd down and
2. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out. Stop.
Off the play fake.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
118. Watch out. Check. Yellow. Press now.
Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Down the sideline, past the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Seahawks.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Walker. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison. Go.
They run on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Pearsall going to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the 49er.
A first down throw for Purdy. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Third down, Purdy. This one taken in downfield. Big completion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike,